Kiara, and it's my pleasure to welcome you to this very special occasion at Prometheus School.
And I'm Yash. We're delighted to be your host as we celebrate an important milestone for our middle school, the very first Student Council investiture ceremony for 2026-27.
At Prometheus, we are nurtured to become the next generation of global leaders, young people who can thrive anywhere in the world.
And leadership begins right here with curiosity, compassion, collaboration, and the courage to make a difference. Today, we celebrate students who have taken their first steps on this journey.
Their journey has involved an application process, selection and interview panels, campaigning and student voting, giving them the opportunity to experience leadership as a process, not simply a position.
And before we celebrate what this journey has brought us today, let's take a moment to look back at how it all began.
Let's have a look at the journey.
Innovation means when we're actually doing something new which can change the world.
I went to school where someone can say, why don't we do this? And instead of hearing, yeah, maybe someday, they hear, why not now?
I want technology to be something you can enjoy.
We come together. You fought one team and one cube. You put all of those pieces together. You don't just get a solid cube. You get one ruby. Thank you.
Vote for it, guys. Vote for it. Vote कीजिएगा.
What a journey it has been, from putting themselves forward to making their voices heard. Our students have truly embraced the spirit of leadership.
As Maxwell rightly said, a leader is the one who knows the way, goes the way, and shows the way.
And today, these students are ready to find their way, lead the way, and most importantly, show the way.
The badges they receive today represent more than a position. They represent trust, responsibility, and the opportunity to serve the school community.
So let us begin this special celebration by coming together as one school community.
May we invite our students to lead us in the school song. Please join us as we celebrate the spirits and values of Prometheus School.
We are the pearls of Prometheus. Oh, we are the pearls of Prometheus. leaders will rise. We are the pearls of Prometheus. Oh, we are the pearls of Prometheus.
That was a wonderful way to begin our celebration. A big round of applause for our performers.
We would now request Miss Anisha to address our gathering.
Thank you. Yeah, I was about to say if I can have some more lights, especially to see the council members sitting right there. So, good morning, everyone. Where's the energy? Thank you. My dear students and dear parents, today is a special morning. In just a few minutes, some of you will walk up to the stage and receive a badge. But before we begin, I want you to think about something. What does this badge really mean to you? Because a badge is very easy to wear. What matters is what you do after you wear it. My dear students, when we choose you for the student council, we are saying something very important to you. We trust you. We trust you to notice when somebody is left out. We trust you to speak up when something is not right. We trust you to listen, not only to your friends, but also to those whose voices may not always be heard. We trust you to make choices that may not always be the easiest or the most popular, but are the right ones. And most importantly, we trust you to remember that leadership is never about being above others. It is about being there for others. You do not have to be perfect leaders. You have to be honest, kind, and responsible leaders. And remember, people may not notice the badge you wear today, but they will surely remember what you did and how you treated others. Each of you has chosen to step forward for a particular role. You wanted this responsibility, and today you're being trusted with it. So commit not just to the title or to the badge, but to the work that comes with it. Show up, take initiative, follow through, give your time, your ideas, and your effort to the role you choose. Because at the end of your term, what will matter is not the position that you held, but what you did with the opportunity that was given to you. And to every student sitting here in the audience, remember, leadership does not begin with a badge. Every one of you can lead through your choices, your actions, and the way you treat others. To our parents, congratulations to you as well. This is a proud moment for you. Thank you for the values, encouragement, and support that you've helped shape the young leaders we celebrate today. And to my student council members, I leave you with just one thought. Your badge will be given today. Your leadership will be demonstrated every day after today. Congratulations once again, and I look forward to seeing the difference you make.
And now we come to the moment we have all been waiting for, the badging ceremony of the Middle School Student Council 2026-27.
May we invite Mr. Sharma to kindly join Ms. Anisha on the stage for the badging of our newly appointed student council members.
As each council member is called, let's make sure they hear us, because this is one stage where a little extra cheering is absolutely allowed. We begin with our sports leaders, students who will champion teamwork, participation, and of course, good sportsmanship.
Sports Captain Mishika Badlani, CLS 3A.
Vice Sports Captain Shrutika Sharma, CLS 2B.
A huge round of applause for our sports leaders.
Next, we have the leaders who will bring our houses together with spirit, enthusiasm, and a healthy dose of house pride. Sapphire House Captain Myra Dabas, CLS 2B. Topaz House Captain Arif Raj Gupta, CLS 2B. Ruby House Captain Soham Gaur, CLS 3A. Emerald House Captain Ayan Sharma, CLS 2B.
Let's hear it for all our house captains. We move to our cultural heads, who will bring creativity, expression, and energy to our school community. Ridhita Sharma, CLS 3A. Aradhya Tyagi, CLS 2A.
A big round of applause for our cultural heads.
Next, we have the students who will encourage us to think differently, experiment, and turn ideas into action. Ayana Chinaria, CLS 3A. Seher Chauhan, CLS 3A.
Let's hear it for our innovation leads.
Technology is all around us, and we need leaders who know how to use it creatively and responsibly.
And as Mr. Sharma reminds us, you can't teach a fish how to swim.
So, please welcome the one who will lead this school's very own shoal, our tech head Devin Deep, CLS 2A.
We now have our SDG heads who will encourage us to think about sustainability and the impact of the choices we make. Kaira Arora, CLS 2C. Anaya Agarwal, CLS 3B.
A warm round of applause for our STG heads.
Finally, we have our class representatives, the students who will be the bridge between their classmates and the teachers. CLS 1A, Kevna Singh. CLS 1B, Dhyara Sharma. CLS 1C, Inaya Sood. CLS 2A, Varnika Rajgupta. CLS 2B, Samarth Garg.
A big round of applause for all our class representatives.
Thank you, Mr. Sharma and Miss Anisha, for felicitating our council members. Heartiest congratulations to each one of you.
A badge gives you a position. An oath reminds you the responsibility that comes with it.
May we now invite our student council mentor, Ms. Shruti, to lead the student council members in the oath-taking ceremony.
Pledge to listen to, support and inspire my peers, while ensuring that their voices and ideas are heard and represented. I will uphold the vision, mission, and core values of our school and lead by example as a responsible and respectful Promethean. I commit to working collaboratively to build a positive, inclusive, and caring school community. I will lead with fairness, honesty, and integrity, always keeping the well-being and interest of my fellow students at heart, and encouraging every Promethean to believe in themselves and reach their fullest potential.
Thank you, Ms. Shruti, and congratulations once again to our Student Council 2026-27. We look forward to seeing you lead with responsibility, integrity, and enthusiasm.
And now, let's capture this special moment.
May I now request Ms. Anisha and Mr. Sharma to join this council on stage for the group photograph.
We would now request Mr. Sharma to address our gathering.
Thank you, Kiara. Good morning, everyone. A very warm welcome to parents, colleagues, and most importantly, our students. Congratulations to all the elected student council members. I know students wouldn't want to hear the same thing again and again. Miss Anisha has already given a speech and she's covered almost every point that I could think of. But I want to take a step back and I want to start with one statement which Kiara made for student council. She said that, leaders knows the way, and that is not correct. In your leadership position, you are holding the torch, but it is not necessary that you know the way. You have to listen to not just the student council, but to student body also, and collaborate with them to figure out the way that makes sense for the majority of you. Does that make sense? Kiara, if you are listening to me, because leaders, when you say leaders knows the way, they walk on that way, they basically walk the talk, right? Walk the talk is important. That is the important line that you have to remember, that you have to do what you have said that you will do. But in the process, it is important to figure out what action should we be taking, which road we need to choose. And that you have to work collaboratively as a team. See, leadership, like Ms. Anisha said, is not just about wearing a badge. It is to do with responsibility. You all are lucky. This is the first time in our 7 years, close to 7 years history, that we've had middle school student council. Yes, no? So congratulations, you should be proud of yourself that you'll be remembered as Prometheus's first middle school student council. So you got a lot to do. The reason that we thought that it is important is because in primary, some of you were already part of primary student council. You did good work there. There were teacher supervisors who were working directly with you. Now you are in middle school, you've grown, and we expect that you become even more responsible than what you were in primary. Your leadership journey continues. When you go in secondary, you will again have an option to contest elections for student council. And then, you will be able to do that in college also. Ultimately, what are we trying to do here? We are trying to make you understand that it is your voice, it is your choice. That you have to live with the chosen representatives for the term. And in school, the term is 1 year. Do you know the democratic process that we have in India? Right? Like for UP, for different states, there are elections that happen. And we have to live with that government for years. Who chooses them? We. So I'm reminding every student here not to just go by popularity, but go by what you see in actions. I mean, I'm very happy to see the chosen student body, because most of them I know personally, and they've delivered, they've done some work in the primary years also. So, you've made the right choices. But the wrong choices are when you're just going by popularity and the individuals are just making noise but not true action. Now, in your role, please make sure that you deliver something which is meaningful, that you are not just there as a leader, who's got the loudest voice, but a leader who's doing things for others, leader who's doing the right things even when no one is watching, leader who's listening. And each one of you is a leader. Okay? Now, to the ones who weren't selected as the student council members, I should tell you that it is absolutely fine. I'm not a leader. I mean, I consider myself doing my responsibility as an individual. That is what reflects your leadership, not the title. So the ones who've not been selected, please don't think that you are not a leader. You are. Each one of you is a leader. As long as you are not just thinking about yourself. As long as you are using that torch to help others shine. All right? Each one of you carries a torch. The ones who are already elected and being part of the student council, you have a torch. to carry. But that torch is not just to show you the way, it is to help others shine. And that is important. All right? So I hope that the ones who contested, they campaigned, tried and convince other students to vote for them, but they ended up losing. Don't lose hope. You got to continue to do what you thought, what you were promising when you were saying that, if I become, I'll do. You don't necessarily need to become somebody to be able to do what you wanted to do, right? You can still collaborate with the student councils. You can still reach out to the leadership. And at Prometheus, student voice matters. I heard one of my statements that you don't need to teach fish how to swim, but you will come across a lot of folks who try to teach fish how to climb a tree. Have you heard this? भाई मुझे करना ही नहीं है लेकिन सिखाना है. And then those individuals are labeled as failures. They don't know. हाँ या ना? Yes, no? So you need to know about yourself also. What is it that you really love, dream, work hard, work towards your dreams. I think I would also like to thank Anisha. And Anisha was being very receptive of starting something new. I know that Anisha, when we discussed about having her drive middle school because of the change of building, and I had no doubt that she'll be able to do it. But obviously, when you are already dealing with early years to primary, there's a lot, that is coming onto your head. Would you be able to pull it off? There are a lot of things that go in, when you take new responsibility. And this was never done in the past, so there was no history, right? There was no middle school student council. But when I recommended it, initially, Anisha was like, Mr. Sharma, we've got a lot to work on. Give me just 1 year. I said, you can still make it happen. I know that we can make it happen. Let's start, right? I don't want our middle school students from this academic year to lose this opportunity. So I'm glad that you finally agreed and you put together the team. Thank you, Shruti, and everybody who worked together to make this happen. But this is just the beginning. The work has to start, right? So thank you very much. Thanks to parents. Truly appreciate you taking the time to come and attend this investiture ceremony. It means a lot. Students, they get that confidence. They know that they have people, they have parents, they have family, they have friends who are there for them, right? So thank you very much for your partnership in shaping your child's future with Prometheus. Thank you very much. Congratulations again, and all the best to the newly elected, the first time Middle School Student Council. Jai Hind.
Thank you, sir. May I now request everyone to please rise for the national anthem.
Jana Gana Mana Adhinayak Jaya Hai Bharat Bhagya Vidhata Punjab Sindh Gujarat Maratha Dravida Uttal Banga Vindhya Himachal Yamuna Ganga Uchchal Jal Vitaranga Tava Shubh Naame Jage Tava Shubh Ashish Mage Dhare Tad Jaya Gata Jana Gana Mangal Nayak Jaya Hai Bharat Bhagya Vidhata Jaya Hai Jaya Hai Jaya Hai Jaya 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 Hai Jai.
And with that, we officially welcome the Middle School Student Council 2026-27.
To our new leaders, wear the badge proudly, but wear the responsibility even more proudly.
Lead with courage.
Listen with empathy.
And remember that the best leaders are not the ones who stand above others, but the ones who stand with them.
Congratulations to our Student Council 2026-27.
Thank you
everyone,
and have a wonderful day.
Thank you. You both compared the event very well. Thank you so much. Once again, a big thank you to Ms. Shruti, Ms. Aditi, and Ms. Pankuri for coordinating all the data, all the, the list, the emails that had to go out, organizing all the requirements for the day-to-day. And it's not easy when you have your own class responsibilities as well. Thank you so much. Once again, thank you parents, thank you students, and the work begins now, all right? So the council members can stay back. It's all right for you to have a photograph with your parents if they want to. You can meet them, they can congratulate you, while everybody else disperses in a very orderly manner. Remember what we spoke about a day or two back, and remember how we exit, okay? Yeah. Right. Okay, so the teachers would lead your lines. Yeah. You will find your bottles and bags on the other side of the auditorium because you had just left them on the way, and I got 5 volunteers to come and clean up. Great.